What's happening, my Fallout peeps? In this video we're going to cover how to become one of my favorite factions in the game, Followers of the Apocalypse. You're gonna go to Freeside and you're gonna go head to the Old Mormon Fort and you're gonna talk to a lady named Julie Farkas. And we're on our way there now. We're gonna go through these doors here. And Julie's normally in that back left corner, somewhere around this pole. She's always in this
Emily
area.
says you're working with her on bugging the Lucky 38. That information would be invaluable to our research if you can get it done. Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own. Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside.
So basically what you're trying to do is gain enough favor with this faction, and we're going to go ahead and get these two guys sober, Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. And so you're going to go ahead through here, and we're going to go ahead and find Bill first. We're going to make a right down the street, past the Atomic Wrangler, and he's basically at the end of the street on the right hand side in this beat up building right here like a bum.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today. Julie? I love Julie. She's such a nice lady. One time I was working on the water pump and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder and told me I was doing a great job. Great job, she says. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Compliments. Dixon sells me booze dirt cheap. It does the job, but it tastes like paint thinner, and I feel like I'm gonna die if I stop drinking for a day. I swear that guy's trying to kill me, but what can I do? Drinking other booze doesn't cure the sickness like his.
So you're gonna go ahead and find this Dixon guy, and he's up this street. We're gonna go back the way we came somewhat. Go left through here. He's basically down the same street we were when this video first started. So we're gonna head on back that way for those of you that know Freeside very well. This kid and this pet rat. There he is. This guy's usually either on this side of the street by making routes, or he's against the brick walls to the right. Basically gonna convince him to leave both Jacob and Bill alone and stop selling drugs to them.
Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch. Those fools are from NCR. I love seeing those squatters in agony. We were doing just fine before those shits came here and made a mess of things. We don't need NCR eggheads wandering around confusing things. Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop. If there's something in it for me. Wait, man, you can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those two anymore.
So in that same street right across here, we have Jacob, and you're gonna go ahead and convince him to stop doing drugs as well.
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix. Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems. Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait. If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. My damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
So before we talk to Julie, we gotta go back to Bill and let him know that Dixon is no mo.
Oh, man, I'm dying here.
And to get his shit together.
Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
Now to tell Julie of our good deeds.
Hey, good to see you.
Alright, I got Bill and Jacob to sober it up.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
So another way to gain favor with the followers of the apocalypse is to donate Fixer, RadAway, and MedX to them, or to Julie, and you get
Welcome.
faction, basically like faction points with them. And so I always
Great. What
bring
do
a
you have?
ton with me.
How much do you have to donate?
I actually buy some off of her, and
Thanks.
then I also have
Anything
some
else?
that I bring with me, and I just
How much do you
donate,
have to
donate,
donate?
donate till I just rack up
Thanks.
faction with them.
Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? Good to hear. Oh, by the way, I got a shipment of magazines from home I'd be willing to sell if you're interested. Take a look.
So yeah, you'll notice here she has, I think it's like, yeah, 4 things of RadAway. So I'll just buy all that from her and then donate it back to her. So
How
we have
much do
one
you have
other
to
way we
donate?
can gain favor with the followers, and that's
Thanks.
by
Anything
going to the
else?
Atomic Wrangler and
How
basically
much do you
making
have
a
to
deal
donate?
with them to provide
Thanks.
supplies
Anything else?
for the followers so they can basically help Freeside. So you're gonna go ahead and talk to the brother Garrett here, and you're gonna tell him that Julie wants to basically make a deal with him.
I hear Benny got force-fed a little slice of heaven. Man, what I would have paid to see that loathsome little weasel eat it. Really now? Well, this is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past. Good. We can supply them with all the MedX they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available, though. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol.
So we'll shoot on over to Julie and tell her the good
Great to
news.
see you again. That's phenomenal. Who did you find? They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside?
Julie, you're not thinking fourth dimensionally. With the surplus of supplies, you could really use your caps and influence to expand and do more good around the region.
Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby Wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for...
Hey, that's great. We'll get some supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills...
And we'll shoot on back over to Julie
I'm
again.
honestly pleasantly surprised they would help us out. But I can see the Garretts aren't doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. Well, it looks like you've earned yourself a discount on supplies now that we'll be fully covered. This supply deal will aid our work immensely.
Now basically I'm a god to them.
It looks like you took care of our short-term supply issues. In thanks, you can have a discount on medical services with me. Also, I would like to extend an invitation to join the followers of the apocalypse. Your work here in the Old Mormon Fort has been invaluable, and I can't think of a more worthy recruit. Will you join us?
Hell yeah, Julie, let's do this, girl.
Excellent. The followers' mission will be better served with someone like yourself traveling around the Mojave. As a representative of the followers, I present you with your very own lab coat. Wear it well, and may it aid our cause.
Give me that coat.
Also, before I forget, here's a key to a safe house you can use to rest if you happen to be in the area. I'll just mark it on your map.
So she'll mark that safe house on the map, and it's basically in the northwest side going up to Jacobstown. There's a little followers house there, safe house there, and there's tons of supplies in there, good stuff. And that's how you do it, my friends. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Hello.
Thanks for watching.